Hello and happy Friday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. It is November 21st, 2025. And our tip today comes from Bill Barton's book, Recovering for Psychological Injuries. Here to read the tip is Bill Barton. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Michael. Much love. Now listen what I'm going to break this up into about 5 different parts later, but I want you to get the big gestalt. If the defendant is a large corporation, explain that it is only a creature of paper, a money thing, an investment. It has no heartbeat. It has no body temperature. Its only vital signs are profit and loss statements. This paper creature knows no tears. It is neither inherently moral nor immoral. It understands only profit, and it exists only for profit. Now, I want to mess with that, and I'm going to be clinical and specific, and I say this with all respect to my co-author here, my friend Michael Leeserman. If you have a trucking case, be sure and call him. But I did one with my son about 2 years ago, and what we ended up doing was this truck was going 4 miles an hour over the speed limit, 59 and a 55. Now, we got a $4 million punitive damages award, $1 million per mile per hour. And the way we did that is this way. We said, what are the advantages for someone, a citizen, a community of our tribe, a corporate entity, breaking the rules? And why would they do that? And what would the motivation be? Well, let's talk about the advantages when somebody, and this was a large trucking company, chooses to peg their speedometer at 4 miles and over 55 at 59, knowing it's below the number that a police officer would stop them, but gives them advantage over every other competitor. What does that mean when applied over a company this big? Well, when we were able to show the advantages for getting there ahead of your competition, being able to pay drivers less because they're less time on the road, we went right down the line of all the things, and they're all perfect common sense. And that's why this happened. It wasn't 51 miles an hour, 4 miles under. It was 4 miles over. And what we did was we said, we're going to not be asking for damages in a traditional sense. Well, that's over here. We want you to disgorge the profits that they made by cheating. And that is called punitive damages. It's called smart money. It doesn't mean that they're not smart. It just means they're making money because they're trying to be too smart. And we got a great verdict on general damages. And we got a $4 million punitive damages award, $1 million per dollar. And we broke it into those parts.
I love it.
You're very measured, very circumspect. I didn't get too indignant. I said, this is a business decision. And now you're in the corporate headquarters, the boardroom, and you're going to grade their profit and how much of it is unfair. And you decide that with your verdict. And you'll decide what safety means in real time for this company and at what price.
And what's brilliant about that, amongst many other things, is that at the same time, you're addressing what you have to be worried about is every juror who says, I drive 4 miles an hour over. Now what you've done is differentiate, because the reason they're driving is to get to vacation or to get home. It's not to maximize profit. So brilliant.
Yeah. And that's a corporate entity, and that's the only reason they exist. They answer to stockholders. Now, your wife may get upset with you if you're not home on time. That's different. And, it really did. My worthy opponent didn't handle it well, and he helped polarize the case. And here we go. So I think anytime, and in my book, I don't have it in front of me now, but in this particular book, I set forth 6 or 8 arguments that are generic against a corporate entity that deal with asking them to disgorge unfair profits.
Yeah, if you don't have this book, go get it. I'm not just saying that because Bill's here, but it's Recovering for Psychological Injuries and much more. It's really a template for any trial that you have. Thank you so much for the books you write, for sharing your wisdom. I know you're always there for anyone that asks. Thank you for being here, Bill.
How about this? How about for you sharing your love, brother? Thank you.
All right. Let's pause, take a deep breath together, and just be grateful to be alive this Friday. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you to whatever place is sacred to you, a place of meditation, a place of prayer, or just let the sounds wash over you and remind you it's Friday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.